Hand clap to the massive brothers and sisters. We are finally back. We finally made it to another one, brothers and sisters. Another reaction on the one and only Mystelics Reacts channel. Big up the masses out and large all over the entire universe right there for definitely tuning in to these here vibrations. I do appreciate every single one of you guys. Don't forget to do what? Click the thumbs up button. I would appreciate that. And of course, subscribe and turn on that post notifications so you can get the latest vibrations when they tend to come through. Of course, with that said, guys, let us get into the vibrations for the day right there. Of course, we're seeing this sentiment right there. Of course, another planned outage, aka load shedding, or what they call load management, aka load shedding. This is just another word that they're using to kind of shuffle or try to cover the real gist of what actually is taking place. Load shedding, brothers and sisters, of course, they have yet another set of planned outage going on in that regard. Of course, we're going to go in through this thing right there. Let me just take this out of quick. Of course, guys, of course, this actually happened earlier on today, Monday, 19th August 2024, 7:30 to 12:30 p.m. Of course, you saw massacre in a number of places right there. Of course, it continues. No, that has just passed, brothers and sisters. That just passed 11:30 to 4:30 p.m. Of course, on the same day. And of course, it has gone to Fonkoli and a number of places that you can actually see right there. And of course, there is one that is continuing right now, brothers and sisters. Of course, the entrance to Portsmouth, and of course, Portsmouth pretty much as a whole right there, affected communities from 4:30 to 9 p.m. So Portsmouth is no longer bright and creamy, brothers and sisters. Bare darkness, bare noisy, brothers and sisters, is happening in Portsmouth right now. Darkness like Tower, man, is taking place in Portsmouth. And of course, when you think that is it, brothers and sisters, that's not it, you know. That is definitely not it right there. Of course, there's more in that regard. And of course, this is more vibrations that are actually bringing forth to the masses right there. Of course, we have a number of them. This is August 19th that I just spoke about a while ago. And of course, we have August 20th. Yes. So bright and darkness, or creamy, darkness and creamy, brothers and sisters. It's dark and creamy in Portsmouth. At present, tomorrow, darkness will be taking place. Well, not in darkness, but they will have light, brothers and sisters. But of course, the 20th tomorrow, 7:30 to 12:30. Born region, Born, Doudan, Paybush, Moorpark, Blenheim, you know, you can see it, Vickers, Penville, you know, who do have what do you call that again? Who do have generator? Who do have generator? Who do have generator from or Maria? Well, Chupul, they don't worry for you. So it doesn't stop there now, guys, that more. So 12 noon to 5 p.m. Portsmouth again, Portsmouth Central, Zika, Lago, a number of places, brothers and sisters. You can read this stuff for yourself. And of course, 4:30 to 9 p.m. Of course, Goodwill will be facing the dark and creamy, brothers and sisters. Dark and bare creamy. Of course, you can see a lot of these places right there. Riverside Apartments. I'm guessing this is where we actually did a reaction a while back, not too far. But of course, you have Lovers Lane. Lovers Lane. Well, you know what to do in the darkness. Pray, brothers and sisters. You have to pray right there. That's what you have to do. By the way, guys, I have cream on my face, so my face kind of looks like it's shiny and stuff. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, so not only that, brothers and sisters, continuing Wednesday, brothers and sisters. Wednesday is also going to be facing that same kind of darkness, dark and creamy, brothers and sisters. Interesting. Of course, 7:30, you can see this right there. You can read for yourself, brothers and sisters. Fonkoli Industrial Area, Ravincock, Griffin Lane, we know Goodwill, and so forth and so forth. Then 12 noon to, well, it's 12 p.m., same thing. 12 p.m. to 5 p.m., brothers and sisters. Lower Central, Fonkoli. So Fonkoli, more blows on your backside again. I guess it's a different side of Fonkoli. Okay. Anyways, 4:30 to 9 p.m., brothers and sisters. They have, you know, Rose Street, and, you know, you can see it for yourself. All them lanes right there, brothers and sisters. Lanes. Okay. And you think that is it? No, 21st. We have 19, 20, 21. Okay. We have more, brothers and sisters. We have, wait, did I finish now? Did I finish? 22. Yes, man. 22 in the building too. So, whole week is problems, boy. 22 show for the boy, you Trafalgar are going to make some ding dang. 12 to you guys know this scene already. They have you guys on lock. Bright and darkness in the place. Lower Mon Bruce, that is from 12 p.m. to 5. And then you have the 4:30 to 9 p.m. Darkness and Creaminess. Victoria Street, you can see for yourself, brothers and sisters. It doesn't stop just Friday. Boy, that is truly something else. I guess they'll be preparing for Creole. Isn't that what happened last time, brothers and sisters? Saving up, trying to save up, and then Creole season. Everybody come, oh, we have beer, you know? So it seems like this is going to be continuously happening up until Creole season, which is in October. Okay? August, September, October. Not true. Okay then. Anyways, Friday the 5th day. The 5th day, brothers and sisters. Yeah, Richmond. So it's America that day. Well, not America. It's Darkness and Creamy that day. Anyways, Richmond, Maho River, Siniku, you know, and Treasle, Atkinson, Crayfish. You get the point, brothers and sisters. You can see this stuff for yourself. 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. Snock Corner, Bellevue, Chopin, Mon Lofty. I wonder if that is Lofty them well, that is his first name. So anyways, Pichelin, Geneva, okay, you get the point, brothers and sisters. And 4:30 to Darkness, brothers and sisters. Point Michel. Well, you're not going out on, well, it's countryside, so people don't really do much on the countryside. So it's, you know, rest your bones. Well, as Scott said there, you can go and watch the Atlantic in the nighttime. I don't, but anyways, brothers and sisters, you get the point. Bare darkness, I pray for the whole of the week right there on that DOMLEC. Okay, all right, let's continue right there. Remember the time, and I keep bringing this up, brothers and sisters, when Dennis Charles was so visionary to see, you know, she was visionary, you know, to say that the day that our electricity company was sold for a penny was one of the saddest days in Dominica. I think that was one of the best days in Dominica because we didn't have the kind of struggle that Dominica is facing today. So it's sold for 1 cent, you know, best pennies 10 cents, not true. So best it was sold for 5 cents. So let's not go too far. 5 cents. Best they give it back for free, you know, give it back for free, Dennis, because what is happening in Dominica, we never experienced this kind of stuff. In fact, it was better. I remember there were storms and hurricanes passing and there was still light in the place, you know. So I think we should go back to these days. I could be wrong, brothers and sisters. Correct me if I'm wrong, eh? Correct me if I'm wrong, because I want to be wrong in that regard. Anyways, Dennis was saying DOMLEC is now ours again. Yay! Best it go back where it come out, you know. All right. Wrong done to the people. Well, if it's not wrong that been done to the people at present, I don't know, eh? All you have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, bare darkness. And not just in 4:30 to 9, you know, brothers and sisters. You know, some of all you working, you know, and then your business have to shut down because you don't have generator. you know, all right then. I just had to bring this up right there. So Dennis, can you please tell your people what she said there? God bless our visionary and wisely. Well, he didn't envision what happening today. I think he did because himself wicked. He just like Biden, wicked, you know. That is how it goes sometimes, brothers and sisters. Anyways, let's move on in that regard idea. Apparently, there's some lady or some teenager that is missing, brothers and sisters. She was last seen 6 p.m. on Friday. That was Friday, about 3 days ago. Yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah, about 3 days ago, brothers and sisters. At Portsmouth, any information, please contact the nearest police station because apparently this beautiful little girl is missing. All right then. If you see her within the past 3 days, message me, please, ASAP. This person is saying, if seen in Penville or Tukare for the weekend, please message me. Maybe she was doing in. Maybe she fed up, you know. You know, some of the little ones, they have old ways. They have dirty ways. So, I don't know, brothers and sisters. It could be one of the situations involved. The same thing happened to the young lady in the Warner region. Could be that. Because we also heard that there was a guy who went missing, but he was found. Now we're saying this one has gone missing. I don't understand what is going on in the nature of the Caribbean. Anyways, her name is Angelica. She is 15 years old. She's looking much older than, well, let me leave KFC. All right. If you've seen them, if you've seen them, her name is Angelica. She is 15 years old. If you've seen them in the past 3 days, leave me a message. The mother's cellular number. Or contact the nearest police station, brothers and sisters. Who is them? It seems like there's multiple people missing because they say them. Unless we are converting, you know, to what the United States is doing, calling one person they and them. People who are confused about their, you know, their genders. You know, brothers and sisters, so we have to keep that in mind right there. Hopefully this girl is found. Let me blow her up for you guys to see. So just in case you see her walking the streets or somewhere, you can say, okay, I've seen this girl, she was in Templat somewhere. And she had a KFC box in her hand or something. I don't know, brothers and sisters, but this disappearance of individuals in Dominica is a bit concerning right now, because this is like the third or fourth person I've been hearing has disappeared. The last one before her, they say he was found. It was a good thing. So I'm just guessing these people probably checking. But I fed up with my mother's house. I fed up with my father. Yeah, too much rules. I fed up, Well, baby, you should go and check Salisbury. Check Salisbury, because I have a spot. I don't know if it's true or not, but I have a spot where people just run away and they going, boy, we leave that alone, I don't know. It is, brothers and sisters. Moving along.
Listen to the grandpa.
Listen to the grandpa for me, please, guys. Big up Grandpa Kenty.
As a fellow Dominican, it often fills my heart with pride when people ask me where I'm from, and I tell them I'm from the beautiful nature island of the Caribbean, Dominica.
You'll still ask if it's Dominican Republic you're talking about. Because they apparently don't know where Dominica is. Even if they are winning gold medal and stuff, they will still ask if it's Dominican Republic. Anyways, move on.
But then I start thinking about our national anthem. And I start realizing there are discrepancies in the national anthem by which we sing in words that are very, very, very incorrect.
Yep. As you're saying that there, it reminds me of the United States and the national anthem and the Constitution and on the flag and everything. For some reason, people believe that the United States is a democracy. They believe that, they literally believe that. Even the politicians go on the stage and talk about democracy. It is written in the national anthem, it's written everywhere that the United States is a constitutional republic. This is why it has a president. It's a constitutional republic. It's not a democracy, brothers and sisters. You know what the difference is? The democracy reflects the majority. So when the majority says this, that. So the minority feel left behind. The constitutional republic reflects the will on free and fair playing field for everybody. That's what it's there for. It's not a democracy. It's a constitutional republic. When we listen to what Grandpa Kenty is about to say, can we say it's something similar to what is going on in Dominica? Because we are singing a song that doesn't necessarily reflect reality. Okay, let's take a listen.
For example, Isle of Beauty. Very true.
True.
Beautiful island.
Very beautiful indeed.
Isle of Splendor. Very true.
Yeah, Isle of Splendor. Beauty and splendor, especially when you see the sun coming down, and especially in the morning time, brothers and sisters, you see that dew, man, and the sun just blazing. Beautiful.
Splendid island. Isle to also sweet and fair.
Isle to also sweet and fair. All sweet and fair. Is that true?
It's a blasted lie.
Oh, it's not apparently. It's not. So all is not so sweet and so fair. I mean, it might be creamy, but you have to depend on what creamy is. I hear Melly start talking about brothels, so she's talking about creamy, but I myself don't know about what she talking about there, maybe champagne. She talking about brothers and sisters. But I'll to also sweet and fair. Blasted lie, Grandpa Kenty is saying.
Because all don't have it sweet.
That's true. How do we have it, sweet brothers and sisters? Are our officials creating a free and fair playing field so that everybody can take advantage and elevate themselves? Or are the officials doing things for themselves and then giving the breadcrumbs to the people? Is that the case? And who is allowing that to happen? Is it the people who are allowing this to happen to themselves, or is it the officials doing that to the people? What are your thoughts, guys? Let me know your thoughts in the comment box below.
And all definitely don't have it fair. So we need to check the national anthem, and some of all you need to stop singing that and lying to all yourself.
Yeah, I think when they have November 3rd independence and they singing that, it's best they just play the music. Don't sing it, because it's not true.
Saying I'll to also sweet and fair when all you know is misery all you seen.
Misery. Apparently I was going to mention something about bright and creamy, but let's leave that alone, brother and sister. DOMLEC, take it.
In the country.
So, brothers and sisters, do you agree with Grandpa Kenty right there? Do you agree, or do you think he's just saying things, just saying things for things' sake? Is it so sweet and fair for everybody in Dominica? Is there a reflective movement that you've seen that creates a free and fair playing field for everybody? Is elections free and fair, brothers and sisters? Does it reflect the will of the people? What exactly is going on? I would really, really like to know right there. Talking about that, brothers and sisters, yesterday I was supposed to do a podcast with none other than Mr. Henry Shillingford, and I'll be doing it a bit later on today around 7:30. So tune into that on BrBpTV, guys. I'll carry it with you guys. Of course, we're going to be premiering that as well, so definitely tune in for that vibrations a bit later on today. But I think because we had a number of things we were talking about, guys, a number of things talking about the Rastafari community and you know what it means, and going back to nature, and then the attorney and the justice system and the bar association in Dominica, and all kinds of things we were talking about, brothers and sisters, which makes you wonder, makes you really wonder. And there's something that I've spoken to a number of individuals in the healthcare facility, in the attorney facilities, and based on the discussion that we've been having on the podcast, I keep asking the question, why exactly is certain things happening when it comes onto the justice system? Because it doesn't seem like the justice system is providing justice at all. Even listening to Mr. Cabral Douglas when he was speaking about the sentiment of, you know, what has been taking place in Dominica and overseas and this kind of things there. I mean, we've seen things happening to us, brothers and sisters, and nobody bats an eyelash. Nobody at all. It's rather interesting that same conversation came up with Mr. Henry Shillingford. We were talking about that same understanding. You know, a man who has so much accolades and has done great in the Caribbean, you know, justice system, so to speak, received $750,000 from my understanding, providing the stuff that was given, the mandate that was given to him to provide some sort of electoral reform. He did the studies, everything like that, and presented it, and it was rejected by the very prime minister who gave him the mandate to do it, and nobody said nothing. And then man thinking, well, why didn't the lawyers and these people step in to preserve? So when we're talking about free and fair, brothers and sisters, you tend to wonder, who is supposed to hold these people accountable? Who is supposed to hold these people accountable? How did the Bar Association let that slide and letting a number of things slide? Are they themselves also corrupt? And if they are corrupt, then how we expect to provide justice in an unjust, you know, in an unjust justice system? That's something else, eh? You know, that is something, and we kind of touched on that, and, you know, talking about a number of things, brothers and sisters. So definitely tune in to the podcast in that regard right there, man. I love doing the podcast because you get to learn a number of things, man, and, you know, it's just crazy, man. I think we found the solution, but yeah, some of you guys might not like it, you know, but we'll see if it is actually a solution in that regard right there. But I'll to all so sweet and fair, all must surely gaze in wonder. Well, you have to have the fairness to gaze in wonder, brothers and sisters, because we're constantly worrying about, hey, lass, I'm not getting this, I'm not getting that, not getting this, not getting that. No, the very leaders themselves are trying to keep you down. The very leaders themselves are trying to keep you down. I mean, if you pay attention to what is happening in the United States, brothers and sisters, about 20 million illegals came in, and they are literally feeding, and man, this is truly something else, man. I think over $400 billion has been spent on housing and feeding illegal immigrants, brothers and sisters. And then you wonder, what happened to the citizens? People who have gone to war are out on the streets begging. Citizens, you know, begging, and they're bringing illegals to come in to do what? What do you think they're coming in to do? What? Maybe to vote? No? All right. Alabama just kicked out thousands of them, illegal people registered to vote. Minnesota kicked out about 150,000 illegals who were registered to vote. I mean, what do I know now? What do I know, brothers and sisters? No, they're just bringing them in for fun. You know, they're not bringing them to curve the middle class, none of that stuff. Because when you bring in the illegals, they will do things cheaper, you know, you get them, and then you bypass the citizens and so forth and so forth. No, maybe. Remember the Haitians in Dominica, and we complain, oh, the Haitians are taking the jobs from the farmers and what have you. Wasn't that part of, you know, I don't know, brothers and sisters. People don't like to pay attention, and when you're talking, they think it's craziness. You say it because the common sense are supposed to reign supreme against the foolishness or the dotish understandings that people have today. It's what is considered dotish. Interesting. Anyway, brothers and sisters, moving along. Right there, I just give my thoughts. What are your thoughts on what I just said a while ago, brothers and sisters? Anyways, this uncle has something to say right there.
There are many good people on the face of the earth. If you cannot find a good person, please, today, be a good person to someone else.
But how do you become a good person to someone else if you yourself are surrounded by bad people? Then in turn, doesn't that mean that they say birds of a feather flock together? So if you don't find good people around you, then doesn't that mean that you are also not good? And as a result, this is why you have to admonish, hey guys, maybe you should try to be good to some people. But if you are raised in a culture where things are not the best, and don't get me wrong, you know, human beings are not robots. Everybody can have change and everybody can, you know, it's just based on the philosophy of a young person, you know, growing into adult and understanding, hey, something needs to change, and you know, these kind of things. Or maybe somebody from the outside coming in and bringing new ideas and say, hey, well, that might be better than what I'm accustomed to, and as a result of this, I need to do better with myself. That would be a key thing. But if you're just not finding good people around you, doesn't that mean that you yourself aren't good? Could be, maybe. What are your thoughts, guys? What are your thoughts? Anyways, be a good person today. Okay, all right. Today's Monday. All right. If you're a good person, brothers and sisters, thank God for him being a good person, because this person right there would have been in trouble. Bad trouble that person would have been in. So that person came down from on top there, brothers and sisters. You think he's a dive his car was doing into the sea? No, it gone to another road. And you see the flat on top there? Well, he get a nice little car lot, brothers and sisters. The vehicle get a car lot. You can take that and ramp. You get my point.
Yeah, Mr. Lucky, and the man crying about family and what else.
Well, you almost didn't make it, so you have to cry about his family, eh? Unless his family was in the vehicle too, and he crying about his family. I don't know the full story, guys. What is the story on this? Because he's saying the man crying about his family.
Yeah, Mr. Lucky, and the man crying about family and what else.
Oh, I just got a thought in my head. It could be that he was the breadwinner of his family, and certain things might have happened. Maybe he fell asleep or something and veered off the road, and you know, these kind of things happen, and he's like, my God, I almost didn't make it to take care of my family. It's interesting when you look at the dynamic of a man who really cares about his family, brothers and sisters. He tends to put his family first. But it's also the same thing where that man is not appreciated for doing such a thing. But that's a whole other topic right there. That's a whole other topic right there, because, you know, Father's Day, mothers always get to be treated better. Even though the father is the one literally carrying the family, you know, in most cases, you know, the mothers tend to be treated better, and the fathers get a socks and a tie. Yes, you know, socks. And our children, let them bring me socks and tie now. You put them outside the house. Don't bring me no socks. I can buy my own socks. What are you buying me socks for? Maybe they don't know what to give fathers. I don't know, but that's another interesting aspect, right? Anyways, guys, let's continue. So thank God he's okay, the individual. And I can fix it. I can fix. So does he top that to fix? You might have to spend a little extra money, but you know you can fix. The front and the back they're looking too. So sometimes what we see is not always, you know, like humans. You might see somebody, okay, I remember one of my friends who passed away as a result of a bike accident. And they asked him, are you okay? He said, yeah, man, I'm okay. And then a few minutes later, he was gone because his ribs punctured his lung. So that's a whole other story right there, brothers and sisters. It could be looking okay, but the mechanics hopefully will look at it and say, okay, it's not too bad, and, you know, continue working from there. Moving along, brothers and sisters, I saw this very interesting sentiment, brothers and sisters, and it goes to show that the world is going crazy, but sometimes you just have to, be happy. My partner going in prison. You probably checking by, going to be out again. But uncle doesn't care, no? You on top of the police vehicle. There are two types of people in the world. Those that let this situation weigh them down, and then those that just don't care. Mr. is one of those that just don't care at all. Hey, you go in jail, you don't care. One life to live, I have life to live, my brother. But probably checking in next 6 months I'll be out. But he probably dancing because I checking I struggling on that street there. What? Because let me do a little crime so I can go inside and be fed. Fed by the people. Maybe that's what he's thinking in his head. I have successfully done so. So for the next 6 months at least, I'll be fed pork and what else give? Porridge and whatever else they was give inside there, brothers and sisters. Whatever else. You can see the orders down there. They're not too happy about their situation. They're not too happy at all. Those they didn't plan for that. They're checking, what is this for me? Lord, I'm going to be locked up like a fowl. You see the man complaining there, boy. Not me, boy. That partner just don't care. Yo, guys, sorry about that partner situation. I don't think you can do crime and then end up in thing for you to can get fed in. Not that I'm saying, brothers and sisters. I'm just saying, you know, in life we have these ups and downs. Just like Portsmouth is bright and creamy, and now today it's just dark. You know, it have its ups and downs, man. You know, ups and downs in life tends to happen. You just have to just give God thanks and praise for life. I mean, everything can be going wrong, but as long as there's life, there is hope, brothers and sisters. And to have hope like a labor rights, that is something truly phenomenal right there. But it also takes common sense, brothers and sisters. Not just saying, oh, I have life, and yeah, let me do it. And brothers and sisters, learn, and then things will be better for you right there. Everything is not fine and dandy all the time, but it's important that we learn. And not just listen to our feelings. Sometimes we need to throw away our feelings and listen to logic. Especially in this day and age that we live in, brothers and sisters, we need to throw away feelings and listen to logic. One of the reasons why I'm saying this, guys, because at present we are Kamala and we are Biden. I know a number of you guys, you know, we are Kamala and we are Biden. They are the present ruling team in office right now, which means that the promises that Kamala is making, they can literally do right now. The question here is, why aren't they doing this? Are they trying to buy time so they can reach? They are the present ruling team that can actually put policies in place to actually help the people that they are not doing right now. Can you imagine this? Somebody's coming and say, hey guys, if you elect me, I'm going to be doing this and doing that and doing this and doing that. These people are the present ruling team that can literally do what they say that they will be doing. Fact in matter fact. I see Kamala talking about inflation and saying, yes, we know that everybody, prices have gone up and this and that, this and that. They are the ones that caused the price to go up. How? Well, let's look at what Biden did. Biden was the one who put this green initiative forward that started skyrocketing gas prices. When you skyrocket gas prices, brothers and sisters, it's going to affect everything else. So they started pushing away the green initiative and they stopped doing the oil stuff and, you know, try to lessen because of climate, you know, green energy, climate, you know, whatever, you know that name already. That caused that. Another thing is they started printing money to do what? They print over $200 billion to send to the Ukraine, brothers and sisters. They sent that money, printed it, to send it over there. On top of that, they have about $400 and something billion that they are giving to the illegal people. And the reason why I call them illegal because they didn't enter the normal legal doorway. Okay? They came through the back door and they allowed them to come in and this kind of things there. About $450 billion has been spent on illegals for their eating and for their housing. There have been schools that have been closed down in the United States, brothers and sisters. Closed down. Humans just freak me out, you know. Closed down, saying they do not have monies. But when the illegals came in, they opened up the schools to start teaching them. So they apparently just get money from somewhere. And these very people who are in charge of these things, causing these things to happen, is telling the people out there who apparently doesn't seem to be thinking at all that they're the ones that can actually do something about it. And they're the ones that literally, not figuratively, you know, brothers and sisters, they literally cause what is happening today to happen. sometimes, I don't know. And then people will tell me that they'll vote for the same people that have caused the oppression on themselves. 20% inflation has gone up. 20%. 20. And that is just baseline, brothers. Baseline in the average baseline, which means there could be higher, there is higher inflation on a number of number of products and services that have been offered. Housing has gone up. I listened to Kamala talking about housing, and under them, they are the ones who caused the housing. Boy, that is truly something else. And these people are in office at present that can actually do something about it. But no, they want another election so they can win to do what they can presently do. No, that's amazing, brothers and sisters. It's truly amazing right there. And you think human beings just think properly? I don't think they just think properly at all now, but it could just be me. Okay. Anyway, brothers and sisters, what are your thoughts on what I just spoke about? I guess I just ranted, brothers and sisters. What are your thoughts, man? Leave your thoughts in the comment box below, guys. This is only one I'm going to be doing. I'll do the other one tomorrow, but I'll definitely be doing the BrBpTV podcast at around 7:30 tonight. So tune in for that vibrations. Right, it's about Mystelics. Once again, guys, be real. Salute the king. Be positive.